Ukrainian special forces recently released new footage of their FPV strike missions against North Korean soldiers in the Kursk region. This time, the North Koreans attempted to shoot the drones down with small arms fire, but their efforts failed. According to the Ukrainian SSO, 77 North Korean soldiers were killed by a single Ukrainian Special Operations Forces crew over the span of 3 days in the Kursk region. In addition, 40 more were wounded. The men, who were part of the Ukrainian 8th SOF regiment, were taking down North Koreans in open fields. The North Korean soldiers, on their side, once again could not do much against the drones hunting them down one after another, especially after the North Koreans were forced to split up and disperse due to the omnipresent threat of Ukrainian drone operators and artillery. Ukrainian President Zelensky reported that by now over 3,000 North Korean soldiers have been killed or wounded in the Kursk region. This, however, cannot be confirmed right now. Further reports indicate that North Korean troops are being deployed in human wave assaults against Ukrainian positions, leading to substantial casualties. These high losses can be attributed to the fact that relatively untrained North Korean infantry units, seemingly deployed as disposable cannon fodder, are facing highly skilled, battle-hardened Ukrainian soldiers who are well versed in modern warfare tactics. The stark disparity in training, experience, and access to advanced battlefield technology such as FPV drones and precision artillery further exacerbates the situation. But even in direct ground combat, the Ukrainians are superior to the North Koreans, as demonstrated by this example of a group of Ukrainian special forces eliminating a bunker occupied by North Korean and Russian soldiers in Kursk. The following scenes were already censored by the Ukrainian special forces who released the video, but I had to blur them further for YouTube to ensure compliance. As always, the full version of this video can be found on my Telegram, the link is in the description. After searching the body of a deceased North Korean soldier, Ukrainian special forces found a note and a drawing revealing the tactics North Korean soldiers were taught to use against drones. The note instructed them to use human bait tactics, which require at least 3 soldiers to participate. One man acts as bait to draw the attention of the drone and fix it above him in the air, suggesting that this tactic is intended specifically for drones used to drop explosives. Meanwhile, the other 2 men disperse and attempt to shoot the drone down from 2 sides. Even though this approach can be successful, it is still extremely risky for at least one participant, and the fact that it does not work against FPV drones has not even been taken into account here. Here, a North Korean soldier accidentally shoots his comrade while attempting to intercept an incoming FPV drone with small arms fire. The North Korean anti-drone tactics fit perfectly into Russia's new experimental concepts for drone defense, one of which we are seeing demonstrated here. What's your opinion on this? Share your thoughts in the comments. In addition to the note revealing North Korean anti-drone tactics, this note was found on the body of another North Korean soldier. It reads as follows: "Death is not the end, but the beginning of eternal glory. Remember, warrior, remember, your true fear is not death, but shame before your country. To be captured means to betray your comrades, your family and your people. Only those who prefer honor to weakness will become an example for the next generation. Your death on the battlefield will become a symbol of courage and resilience. Shame lasts longer than life, but glory to heroes is eternal." Holding the grenade firmly in your hand, boldly remove the safety catch and place the grenade under your chin or under your body armor. The content of this note sheds light on the intense indoctrination and psychological conditioning that North Korean soldiers are subjected to. It demonstrates several key aspects of their training and mindset, placing it within the broader context of North Korea's militaristic and authoritarian ideology. By emphasizing that to be captured means to betray your comrades, your family, and your people, the note instills an intense fear of failure and the consequences of capture. This tactic ensures that soldiers are more likely to commit suicide than surrender, preserving the regime's image and preventing the spread of sensitive information. The note uses emotionally charged language, such as symbol of courage and resilience and shame lasts longer than life, to manipulate soldiers into aligning their individual sense of self-worth with their utility to the state. It creates a dichotomy where survival equates to dishonor, while death ensures everlasting respect. I think this highlights the dangerous intersection of propaganda, militarism, and authoritarian control that defines much of North Korea's military doctrine, especially in contexts like the ongoing conflict in Kursk. The result of this dangerous indoctrination can be seen here. Recently, FPV drones have started lying in wait by the roadside along known avenues of approach, beginning their hunt as unsuspecting Russian vehicles pass by, as seen in these 2 examples. Here the element of surprise plays a critical role, leaving the targeted vehicles little to no time to react, thereby maximizing the impact of each strike. This Russian soldier can consider himself extremely lucky, as he was able to deflect the flight path of an incoming FPV drone, redirecting the detonation a little bit away from himself but far enough to make it. This Russian armored column was on its way to attack Ukrainian positions in what was a mix of motorized and mechanized assault through an open, snowy field. However, Ukrainian forces spotted them and deployed FPV drones, which targeted the vehicles one by one, quickly disrupting the assault and forcing many Russians to abandon their vehicles. The quality of the drone footage shown here is pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Он едет, велосипедист ведет бэху, блядь. Чисто тип на велосипеде ведет бэху в атаку. Да ну нахуй. Такой, блядь, дайте, вот это кто такой вот, его просто позывной, бля.
Видел, молчу. Выстрел.
Да ну. Он на туре на велике катит. На педали крутят на туре. Да ну.
Давай, пошел. Прием, как меня слышишь?
Я нахуй.
Прием, идем.
Штурмовой отряд.
Велосипедисты, газу дай, я вас сейчас ебу. Газу дай, блядь, объезжай его.
Штурмовик, велосипедист. Ты посмотри в натуре. А может вообще на самокате, блядь, на вот этом?
Это...
Что это, блядь? Это
Давай,
роботы?
газу, север, родной, давай, газу, давай, едешь куда надо.
Прикинь, какой как в ахуе сейчас, они даже не знают, что делать, блядь.
If you've watched this far, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you a belated Merry Christmas. I also wish you a smooth transition into the new year. Please leave a like to support this channel, it really helps me a lot. Thank you very much, and now back to the video. This video shows footage of a Ukrainian fiber optic drone conducting an attack mission against a Russian T-series tank hiding in a firing position. These drones are immune to electronic warfare systems, making them highly effective in environments where conventional drones would be disrupted. Their immunity allows them to bypass jamming signals and maintain control, ensuring precise targeting and reliable mission execution even in contested airspaces. This capability gives them a significant tactical advantage, particularly against well-equipped adversaries relying on electronic warfare for drone defense. Surprisingly, these drones are quite maneuverable despite the cable. Interestingly, Russia also uses them and even introduced them before Ukraine did. However, the disadvantage is that their range is limited by the cable and they can become tangled. They also have excellent video quality because the signal is not interrupted. This is a key advantage of the fiber optic cable as it ensures a stable, high-resolution feed even in environments with heavy electronic interference. The uninterrupted signal allows operators to maintain precise control and gather clear intelligence. Here we see a Ukrainian Dragon's Breath drone dropping fire on a Russian trench in a devastating manner. Termite drones are UAVs equipped with termite payloads, which are highly effective for incendiary attacks. Termite is a mixture of metal powder and metal oxide that burns at extremely high temperatures, often exceeding 2500 degrees Celsius. This intense heat can melt metal, destroy equipment, and ignite fires, making it particularly destructive in military applications. This Russian column, led by a turtle tank equipped with electronic warfare systems, conducted an attack on Ukrainian positions held by the 110th Mechanized Brigade. The tank hits a mine but withstands the explosion. The tank hits a second mine, but it has no effect on the vehicle. Artillery and missiles are also used on the column, but hitting a moving target is very difficult. FPV drones are also not an option right now due to the electronic warfare system installed on the tank. The third mine, no effect. Artillery continues to do its best to prevent the Russians from reaching the Ukrainian positions. However, with several guns firing simultaneously, it is difficult to determine where each shot landed in order to make adjustments. Fourth mine, still no problem for the tank. Fifth mine, will it ever end? Sixth mine, what now? The sixth mine finally stops the tank. The crew bails out. The other vehicles stop. Their protection is gone. They drop the infantry anyways. These are the famous Russian meat taxi assaults. FPV drones are dispatched. Flight time 5 minutes. Artillery is firing as well. FPVs start to arrive. They start to engage the Russian vehicles. 2 BMP infantry fighting vehicles were damaged but still could escape. The BTR did not share the same fate. It was burned down by FPVs. Enemy losses are hard to calculate. It's over for them. This is the end.